How's everybody doing? Tinkering with Harleys. First, I want to thank all of you who have subscribed, and if you watch these videos and you enjoy them, by all means, please subscribe. Well, it's been quite a while since I put a video out. We've been busy, not necessarily with bikes, but with life itself. Sometimes life throws you a bunch of curveballs when you don't expect it, and you got to deal with things, and that's what we've been doing. That's why we haven't been putting any videos up. But I figured since I hadn't put one up in a while, that would put a quick one together here on something that I ran into a little while back, and I believe it's worth covering. And it's about axle adjustment, and in particular, improper axle adjustment. Now, I had a bike where it came in here, and the axle was not adjusted correctly. It was just, the left side was run in so tight, and it wasn't adjusted evenly. I'm going to show you the damage that this did. It not only took, it was running cattywampus, is the only word I can think of to describe what this did. It ripped off the belt guard. It ruined the belt. It ruined the pulley, ruined the tire, ruined the bearings. The one adjuster was adjusted so tight that it actually was bent. Somebody that didn't know their own strength adjusted this thing, and I've never seen one bent before. This is definitely a first for me. I actually had to cut the adjuster out, the part of the adjuster out, and drill it out to get it out of the frame. And the axle, or the adjuster spacer, was also destroyed. But like I said, it ruined the axle and everything that was associated with it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you what this actually did, the damage that it did. Okay, now here's the pulley that was on that bike, and the way this was adjusted, the axle was adjusted, it was adjusted too tight on one side and not enough on the other side, and the way this pulley was riding was just like this. And if you can see in here, you can see where the belt had been running up against the pulley. I don't know if you can see it or not. It's right there. But it was running cockeyed, and it actually ruined the pulley. That's how long it was on there. And if you look at the face of the pulley, this is where it ran up against the belt guard, and it literally took and ripped the belt guard, the bottom part of the belt guard, off, destroyed the top belt guard, and like I said, this is actually bent. This is just a piece of junk. You can't use this anymore. Now, the other thing it ruined was the axle. Now, where the bearings ride, it didn't ruin that, but where it rides in the adjuster right here, there's a lip there, and it ruined the adjuster spacer also. And it just, this was totally unnecessary. This is the only adjuster I have left from it. We had to put new adjusters on it because the other one I had, like I said, I had to cut and I had to drill out of the frame. But it also took because somebody didn't know what they were doing or just got in a hurry. I don't know how to explain that. And they rode the bike. It wasn't like they felt something wrong, and you had to feel this because that wheel ran so crooked. It destroyed the tire and destroyed the bearings inside the wheel also because everything was just running cockeyed. So I just wanted to put a quick video up and show you what happens if you don't adjust your axle correctly. And it's a real important part. Now, I've done a previous video on how to adjust axles and belts so everything runs straight. But this is a perfect example of one that was not done correctly. So that's just kind of an FYI. I've run into things like this before, but I haven't run into one quite this bad. This took a lot of work to get apart and to get it repaired. So that's pretty much going to do it. And what I'm going to do also is show you the next project we got going on here. This is the next project. We are going to rebuild this front end, this inverted front end. We're going to, we're not just going to replace the seals, we're going to rebuild the whole thing. So that's going to be the next video we try to get up. I got a lot of things going on right now that, I just have to deal with them, and I haven't had time to do any videos. But I have had bikes come in and out, and I've been working on bikes. But by the time I get done and with the other things I got to do, I just don't have time to do the videos. But hopefully we're coming to the end of it, and we're going to start to get the videos out on a regular basis. So I want to thank everybody for watching. Hope this helps somebody. And until next time, everybody be safe out there.